Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tom Helwig and today we're going to play a beautiful song by Paul McCartney and Wings. Now you can play this with or without a guitar pick, and you're going to see me do a little bit of both. And thanks to all patrons for supporting this channel and making these lessons possible. Let's take a look. Okay, so when you listen to the record, it sounds like the first chord is a G minor 7. But in actual fact he's playing an A minor 7 and he has his guitar tuned 2 steps down. Now we're going to play with a regular tuning, and Paul McCartney does play the song live with a regular tuning as well. So we have the A minor 7, another A minor 7, and the G minor 7 to C, back to G minor, and it's on to the C. Now you're probably wondering, why do I play the A minor 7 with a bar when I can easily play the A minor 7 like this? And that has to do with the strumming. There's a lot of muting going on, and that's very hard to do when you're playing open strings. So that's why we need the bar chord. Now when you play the A minor 7, always keep in mind that the D string is the one that tends to disappear. So make sure it's there. And I use my second finger pushing on top of my first finger to have some extra strength. Now if you can play the A minor 7, the G minor 7 should be relatively easy. And we're not going to play the C like this for the same reason. We need the strumming with the muting bit. So we're going to use a fairly difficult way to play the C. You can play it also like this. I like to use 4 fingers. Whatever you do though, make sure you mute the low E string with your index finger. Otherwise you're going to hear this sound, and that's obviously not too good. So it's A minor 7. We'll get to the strumming in a bit. Here's the C. And you can do this as well. Here we have the F major 7, B flat major 7, so F major 7. I'd like to press down the first fret of the low E string, but you do not have to. You can also just mute it. Then onto the B flat major 7, you can hold your second finger. It's really not necessary to hear the first string, you can mute it. And on the record he actually plays a chord which is more difficult, the B flat 6. But that's like a really difficult chord, so I'd rather use the B major 7, B flat major 7, excuse me. Much easier and sounds just as nice. So it's F major 7 to the B flat major 7, and then it's back to the second verse. And let's take a quick look at the strumming. Now you probably noticed I hold the guitar pick in a very weird way. It has to do with the fact that I like to play the verse very soft, so I want to use my fingers. And I want to have the guitar pick ready for the chorus. Now that's quite of an advanced technique. I hold the guitar pick just with my index finger and get it out whenever I need it. Now if you're just starting out, that's a bit too difficult, I suppose. So you just want to use your fingers, perfectly fine to play the entire song with your fingers, and the chorus becomes some finger picking bit. Or you can play the entire song with your guitar pick. Now for now I will teach you just how to play it just with the fingers. So we got the first 2 bars, it's all down strums, and you want to play a crescendo, start on the bottom strings, end on the top strings. And it's on to G minor 7, and here we have the regular strumming pattern. The first thing you want to do is just go down and up with your strumming hand. And then on the second down strum and the last down strum, that's where you want to mute the strings with your left hand. Sounds so nice, does it? If you play it fast, it's actually a samba. But in this song, thankfully, you play it very slow. Now on the last up strum, that's where you want to head to the next chord. to the C. Let's go ahead and play the entire verse and see if you can play along. G minor and C. On to the F major 7. Really try to mute here. It's quite difficult. And it's on to the chorus. Now we're into the chorus. We've got the D minor. Let me first show you how to do this without the guitar pick. And you want to play the D minor with your little finger, the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. There we are. Then hold your D minor, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, A string. And remove your 3rd finger to the 4th string. So we've got it's simply an A7 and from the start then we have the B flat. You can do two things here. Play a normal B flat. This time you do want to hear the 1st string. And end with the F major 7. Paul McCartney actually uses the B flat 6, which is kind of a drag to play. It sounds beautiful though, but it feels a bit difficult. So what you do is, you have the B flat, but you have to press down 2 strings with your little finger. Very difficult. If that's too much, just use the normal B flat. Guitar pick. B flat. Try for the 6. F major 7. that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.